How Do We Get Here podcast, episode 8. Take it away, Thomas.
Good afternoon, or maybe good morning, depends on where you're from and what time of the day
It's morning
you're watching
somewhere.
this. That's right. It is absolutely 5 o'clock somewhere. We're here at Angela's Miami Grill in Athens, Tennessee.
Well, I have to say they have an impressive amount of beer on tap for a local place in Athens,
Absolutely.
Tennessee.
There's usually 16 per night. We're getting gypped by one. There's only 15 on tap tonight.
Well, from what I understand, these are all comps, so
They're always
Oh,
changing them.
well, yeah.
I'm lying. They didn't say that.
It matters.
I'm hoping to
not.
get him on camera so we can go pressure him into
That's
giving
right.
us free
Come on,
beer.
Scott. Come on, Dan. Give us a little something. So
Okay.
yeah, we're at Angela's Miami Grill, and we're just going to give a little beer review here on the podcast.
Well, we have a
Got
special guest here with us tonight.
Up here to Scott, the bartender.
Scott, the bartender.
We can't
There
see
he
him. He's
is.
going to come over here, Scott.
Come over here. So we got two special guests. We've got Scott.
Come here, stand between Thomas now for a moment.
Yeah, we got Scott Riddle. He
Hi, look.
is bartender extraordinaire.
Have you guys tried blending some of these beers?
Not yet.
Blending them?
Yeah. So like sometimes I think a sour and a cider, Gaelic ale, which is let's see, tap 10.
Okay.
I'll mix that with the Guinness, make a black and tan out of that.
Oh, now do those cost more? Or are you sell by the quantity?
We cost average our beers.
Okay.
So I don't know if you know how beer kegs work. Sometimes one keg is more expensive than the other.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And some bars will be, this tap is $8, this tap is $5, this tap is $4.
Okay.
We cost average hours.
Okay.
So they're all $6 unless it's happy hour.
All right.
And then, I don't charge you to mix it.
Okay, and I noticed that you're.
Plus, if you're just brave enough to try my mix.
Oh, absolutely. Well, I don't. It's bravery or stupidity. Which one is it? Okay. All right, Scott. Well, let me ask you this. I know from experience here that your beer menu changes very, very
Daily.
often. Daily. Okay.
Yeah.
So, like for instance, if I'm coming, I particularly enjoy a beer, and I really want to come back in and get that beer again, am I just shit out of luck?
Yes.
Okay. Well, there you go.
Sometimes it's right back later. But don't
Well,
stop coming
there's a
back.
couple that we keep. We'll keep the Guinness
Okay.
always, which, another restaurant, there's only one other restaurant here in town who I think even keeps Guinness on tap.
Okay. And we were not going to mention that dive.
Right. No, he's a friend of mine. I don't mind
Okay.
it. But we're the only Cuban restaurant I know that has Guinness.
Okay. That's pretty stretching the globe right there. Okay.
So we'll do Guinness. We try to keep styles of beer on tap.
Okay.
So we'll keep IPAs, a couple
All right.
of IPAs, please.
Which is India Pale Ale.
Indian Pale Ale. We'll
Okay.
keep those. We'll keep lagers. We'll keep maybe some browns. So we try to stay with styles.
Now, is a lager a beer? Or
Yes.
what's the difference between a beer and a lager? Or is it the same?
It depends on who you are and where you're from. If it's
Okay.
a lager or a pilsner.
All right, I got to tell you, and these guys know it, and so does Rachel. I'm not a beer guy. This is outside my comfort zone right here tonight. So normally I'm liquor or wine.
Right.
Okay.
Right. So tonight, the Gaelic ale is here. That's
Okay.
good. It's a red ale.
All right.
The pills are here from Oscar Blues. It's a really good, easy drinking beer.
Okay.
If you're not a beer guy, a lot of people, you make your wine. Are you like a sweet wine or a dry wine?
Semi-sweet.
All right,
yeah.
then you'll enjoy the Bold Rock cider.
Okay, I don't like dry. No.
This hoop tea, I'm not a fan of twisted tea, but that hoop tea, I really do enjoy.
Okay.
It's dangerous because it just
Oh.
literally tastes like tea.
Okay. And that may be more my speed. Okay.
Right, it's literally tea. This Wicked Weed Kiwi Strawberry Burst, that's a sour.
All right.
Right, this Schulzbräu.
Yes.
Schulzbräu's out of Knoxville.
All right.
Great brewery up in Knoxville. It says a lager, but it's a dunkel, which means it's a little bit darker.
Okay.
This Grove, it's a wheat beer. A lot of people like wheat beers. When you think of a wheat beer, sometimes you're thinking of a Blue Moon.
Okay, I like Blue Moon.
This is it. So
Okay.
it's a darker.
That's a number 2, correct?
Right.
Okay.
That's number 2. And then of course Guinness. Guinness, I'll mix almost everything.
Okay, and that's a Guinness right there.
It is.
Oh my God! I know how
Guinness
that's gonna
guys
go. No, I'm an anti-Guinness guy because I'm an anti-beer guy. So I mean, Guinness is a beer. You know,
Let's
Yeah,
talk
well,
about
the-
handle the beer.
I'm not. I'm more like I almost like that strawberry you guys had the other day.
Oh,
That was fantastic. Avita, that was an Avita strawberry harvest.
He does sit down to be, yeah.
Oh,
only because if I don't, I have to reel it back in there. I don't have all that kind of time. Okay.
I don't have number 16 on tap right now.
Okay, no problem.
But Hippies and Cowboys is a great IPA. I haven't replaced it yet because me and the manager go back and forth on what he wants.
Okay.
He's got plans on what he wants.
Sure.
So I just don't know if he'll do it.
Well, let's
But
get
I
started
will
before
mix
they get-
these any
Okay.
way you want.
Okay.
You
It'll take us.
You don't have the last three. You
That's
don't
right.
have Dos Equis. You don't have the Terrapin.
No problem. We're eager to get started on these, and we'll give them a shot and let you know what we think, man.
If you got any questions, you know where I'm at.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you, Scott, for your time. All right, Thomas, why don't you introduce our special guest
So
here?
this is a very special guest. This is the lady that puts up with me, and I'm still not sure why. This is my wife, Rachel. She is so sweet.
Thank you for joining us today, Rachel.
So let's just go. Let's start with number one. Rachel.
All right, Rachel. We know what this is. Guinness, and Guinness is it's Guinness Stout. It's a stout Irish dry, 4.2% alcohol by volume.
All the way from Dublin.
I like it smooth.
Yeah. All right.
Thomas, you would think the dark beer would taste like. I like it. I could have enough on my cup of full glass.
Of that right there.
That right there.
This is what they make Irish car bombs with.
You know,
Very nice.
yeah. So it's probably been 10, 12 years ago. Kevin had one in a bottle. Had the little thing, the whippet thing in the bottom.
That's right, because it's not most beer, in order to keep the carbonation, they use carbon dioxide.
Right.
But Guinness, I think, is one of the only ones that uses nitrogen.
No, that's right. Yeah.
Yeah, and why do they?
Nitrogen.
Do you know why they use nitrogen? There must be a reason for it.
They're Irish.
Those are
That's not it.
But anyway,
It
yeah,
is.
that was really good. I would definitely have another one of those. But
Yeah,
I
mine-
had it 12 years ago.
I'm sure it
and-
has to do with the composition of the beer.
I'm sure. Yeah, it's because carbon must react in some way.
Well, it's a loaf of bread in a can.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I know I'm going to absolutely hate this.
I'm sure. Give it a good chew.
Yeah.
Yeah, sign him up for more.
Shame.
Yeah, that's exactly what you're right. It's like a loaf of bread, but with a horrible, horrible aftertaste at the end. I'm not a Guinness guy, man.
At least not yet. I remember when you were not a Stella guy, and look at you now.
I used to not be a beer guy.
Exactly.
Yeah, not at all. But
We
yeah.
know Travis likes that
They're
one.
like the baby in the bathwater.
By the time you finish it, Travis, we have to say, by the time it gets to Travis, he has to be able to finish it. So we've each got to drink a quarter of it. That's right. All right.
I don't
You have to
think,
finish
I
that,
don't think that's going to make him mad.
Oh, it's not good. This is not going to make it bad.
Well, all right.
That's good.
Okay, now when you decide you want to have a Guinness, because I know sometimes you do, but that's been a while since you've actually ordered a Guinness. I know that just hanging out with you.
Because there's such a variety to choose from.
Okay, well, I mean,
So, you know, there's so many things.
right, and typically around here there hasn't been, and I get that. But let me ask you this: when do you decide? Now, but I'm going to go to the bar and I don't want to have me a Guinness. What are you looking to get out of it for Guinness specifically?
It's a good beer.
I mean, are you yet to be in the mood for that kind of
If it's the
flavor?
best one on the list, then that's what I'm getting.
Okay, all right. So okay. Now, what about a 1 to 10, Rachel? What would you rate that for Guinness?
Honestly, right now, I'm a big Blue Moon fan. I would put it up there. 10 being the highest.
Yes, 10 being highest. And not really. Wow. Okay, Thomas.
Yeah, I'd go somewhere between a 7 and an 8.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really curious when he was talking about mixing them up.
Right.
You know, with that could be pretty high on the to-do list for me.
Go ahead, Rachel. Rachel's
Whoa. Hold on, man. We won't speak. We got time. Hold on. Okay. You said about a what?
7 to 8.
7. Okay, I would say about a 4. I was going to say a 2, but no, it wasn't. I'm going to say a 4. Travis, your rate on Guinness.
10.
10. All right.
Go ahead, Rachel.
All right. Now wait, tell me.
This one is
Grove
the
Mountain
Arnold
Rider.
Grove
And what kind of beer is it?
No,
It's
wheat
a,
beer.
beer.
Dunkelweizen.
Wheat beer.
What does Dunkelize them? It's 5.5% alcohol.
It is.
Dunkelweizen.
165 calories. It's made in Knoxville, Tennessee.
Oh, made in Knoxville. Very good.
Yeah, so it's a
I like that one too. That one
it's
has
a
a
home
little
brewery
bit of
kind of
a
thing.
caramel aftertaste.
Yeah, Albright Grove, Night Rider.
Very light caramel aftertaste. I like it.
No, light caramel. I
Yeah.
like caramel.
You know, one of the things that got me here to begin with was the amount of beer they served.
Well, that's what I said. It's unbelievable amount of beer on tap. I mean,
Well, you know, it's more than that. These guys have really good food. I've never had a bad beer.
oh, now the food here is absolutely phenomenal. I have to say, I've tried many of the menu items here. If you guys haven't gotten here to Angela's Miami Grill in Athens, Tennessee, you absolutely need to come. The food is absolutely fabulous. Not to mention the incredible amount of beer that is on tap, which is actually why we're here tonight.
Well,
All
they
right,
have
Tom?
this Cuban ramp.
Very, very juicy flavor.
Okay, like a fruity.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's got an apple strawberry juice flavor.
Okay, and this is the Albright Grove Night Rider.
Yes.
It has kind of a fruity aroma
it's
too,
not bad.
or bouquet. I suppose. Can you say bouquet for beer, or is it just what the hell does it smell like? You know, wine has bouquet. Beer has what the shit? What does it smell like?
Oh, Lord, just try
And
it.
it was real thick.
Pretty good.
What's it got there?
You know, the other,
Wow, it's pretty freaking good actually.
the other thing is these guys get veterans discount as well. So if you're a veteran, you
Oh,
go in
that's
here.
right, yeah.
If you got a card, the discount you bill, I think it's 10%.
All right,
It's pretty good.
You're right. I do get the fruit.
Did you find the caramel?
I did at the aftertaste. Yeah, that's
Do
pretty
you
good.
like that one better than the Guinness?
Oh my God, I like pretty much dirt better than the Guinness, but yes,
I think if there's a dessert
I'm
beer,
not really a fan.
you gotta
if there's
finish
a
it, bro.
dessert beer, maybe that's it.
Good
Yeah,
Lord.
Rachel wants.
Oh,
Yeah.
no, I ain't gonna wear them. I ain't gonna say it. Because I promise you I wouldn't hassle you today. Travis had a lot of trouble today. We ain't gonna mention it, but I ain't gonna hassle
I
him
think
because of
that,
that.
if there was a such thing as a dessert beer, maybe that's it.
Well,
Maybe
that's
that
strong
would
beer.
go good
Sweet
with
taste to it.
cheesecake or something. I don't know.
You know,
All
if it
right.
was the
Number
only-
three,
if it was the
talk
only
about-
thing I'd drink it.
Yeah. Talk about number 3, Travis. Oh no, we got to rate that one.
Yeah,
Rachel.
Rachel,
Number.
rate the Albright Grove Night Rider.
That one was a 9. I would put that one. Let's get up there, place. I would get the double. I'd get the Guinness over that one, so I'm gonna go with Stamford.
I'll say about a 7.8, 7 to 8.
You know what? I really like that. And I said the Guinness was a 4. I'm gonna have to give that about a 7. Yeah, that was pretty freaking good actually. And that was another 10. Travis is not only a beer drinker, he's a sot. So he has a little trouble with the juice.
Number 3,
All right.
talk to us, Travis.
Oh, that's somebody down the block. All right.
He was standing right behind you.
I know he caught me in the bathroom.
Oh, okay. Not a good thing to say.
I'll go into that later.
All right, read us number 4, Travis.
Number 3.
Oh, I'm sorry, number
It's
3.
a Dunkel. It's out of Knoxville, Tennessee.
Another Knoxville. Another local.
5.4% alcohol.
Okay. 162 calories?
It's a lager.
Lager, okay.
Lager.
What do you get out of it, right?
Okay, I don't think I would order it. It's not horrible. It's just not me.
Any particular flavors you're picking out of it? No, okay, just beer. All right. What's it like? What have you tasted that's like it, Rachel?
Like, in the past,
Yeah. No, I'm talking about in the future. I want to know what you've tasted.
well, you know,
I'd like to know what beer you're going to have next Tuesday. How does it compare to this one? Sorry. I'm a little bit of a smart ass. I apologize for that. But not most of the time.
Probably the liquid weed.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, it's so far, they've almost all been the same. I mean, Guinness was a little bit different,
It's just a beer. This one doesn't stand out to you.
but not yet.
Okay. All right.
Take a sip.
All right. It's the Schultz Brown. No,
Schultz Brown.
I don't even know what a Dunkel is actually.
So
It smells like a beer. It smells kind of fruity too, a little
it
bit.
does, and it kind of reminded me of number 2. Maybe because it's a
Well, that-
Dunkel.
The Night Rider had, you mean the sweetness? That's what I didn't like. I don't like sweet beer.
That's what I thought maybe it's a dessert beer.
Yeah, that's actually that. I kind of got the same kind of deal. It's kind of a sweet, well, not fruity, kind of a fruity kind of thing.
I didn't taste any fruit.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all.
Yeah, it's not really that sweet.
All right. What do you not like about it particularly?
Taste.
It's not beer enough for him. To me, it really didn't
It's
taste beer.
just got it does it. It's got a sweet flavor to it. But if
Yeah.
you like something with a sweet flavor, I mean, if it's the right thing, I like it. But I mean, I would drink one.
Yes.
I don't know if I'd drink 3. If I had a choice of something different, I'd probably choose it.
Okay.
I tell you, but on this hot day in Tennessee, these beers are really good.
Oh Oh yeah, not bad at all.
Not
What's
bad
your
at all.
number?
Number 4. Travis, read us about number
She's
4.
going to rate it first.
Oh, I'm sorry.
On that one, to me, would be a
Yeah.
5. Okay,
I
Tom.
would say a 6 to a 7.
I would have to say, I like that just about as much as I did the one before that, so I'll say about it's a 6 or a 7 for me too. Yeah, okay. Travis?
Dunkel?
Yeah, the one we just had.
10.
Perfect.
So this one, I noticed this week that they had it. I've been wanting to try it. I have not.
Okay.
I'm a big fan of the number 12 ones. We'll get there in a little bit. But this is the Wicked Weed Sour Strawberry.
Did you say Wicked Weed?
Wicked Weed.
This is a beer podcast, Rachel, not a weed podcast. Get the weed off your mind.
Wicked Weed is a.
I want to walk through your
wicked garden. Yeah, every time.
How many of you guys had before you got here?
Zero.
Yeah.
They were picking me up.
Every time.
No wonder you came here with your eyes this wide.
That's good.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're big fans of the Wicked Weed.
Okay.
You know, do you know it's the,
All right, Rachel, what's that like?
I'm pretty sure it's the oldest distillery in Asheville, North Carolina.
That is
I think Wicked Weed was the original.
sour, over the top sour.
Yes.
Sweet. To me, it's perfect. I would give it a 10.
Wow. Okay. And this
Even
is
though it's a bit different
this is
from
Wicked
the
Weed, right?
Give it a 10, Rachel?
Wicked Weed Strawberry Kiwi Burst. Now that sounds like something that's my speed. All right, Tommy.
Yeah, that's rather delicious.
Okay.
I'll go a lot about it.
How did that compare to the strawberry Amita that we had last week?
I think it's a little bit better.
Wow,
Yeah,
okay.
just a little bit.
I'm looking
This
forward
got
to
a
this.
bit more of a sour finish. Yeah, I really like the sour.
Looking forward to this.
And Wicked Weed.
Oh my God, you can definitely smell the fruit in this one.
Yeah, taste it.
It's not over the top sweet.
Oh no, it's great. Yeah, you'd be. Of course, it'll be a 10 because it's got alcohol in it. All right.
Yeah, I think Steve would really like that. Set. Oh, I'm sorry. Not Steve. Set.
Well, you know, that's almost not even a beer.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
It's almost like a wine.
Yeah, it's almost like that's what I'm saying. And
Well, it's strawberry kiwi burst.
God, it's
It's
freaking
like a
good.
wine- It's like a wine cooler. I guess.
Yeah, I got that's freaking for me. That's
It's
freaking
like a
amazing.
wine cooler for adults.
There you go.
That's pretty freaking good. What are these little freaking girly sips?
And what's with your pinky?
They
Oh
put
yeah,
it-
what the hell, dude?
That's all
What's
you,
a
Rach.
pinky trying to do?
I gotta get the leftovers. Let's see.
Now,
You're
you're
trying to sound like these little dainty sips. Can I get you a teacup to taste out of? Is that what you want, Travis?
I can tell you where I'll put it if you interested.
Right.
All right, Rachel, what's that rate, Rachel?
Oh, that was a
That's a 10. All right. All right.
Yeah, I'll say about a 9. I haven't had the perfect 10.
Okay.
Thanks, Rachel.
So the next one we're trying is a terrapin beer.
Well, hold on. Wait. Hold on just a second. What we're doing? We're rating.
Oh, yeah.
But
We're still doing a terrapin.
Did we turn
No,
it
that's,
around?
no, you didn't.
That's got a red color too.
okay, Temple.
Okay.
Number 5.
Oh, so Rachel,
That's a
what's your rate number 4?
10.
10. Tommy?
A 9.
9. I gotta give it a 10. I freaking love for me.
I like that.
10.
10.
All right.
That's your standard.
Okay, this is number 5. Rachel, read us number 5.
All right, this is a terrapin beer. Frenchie's Blue. Sour texture. I don't know how to say that next word.
Berliner.
Weiss.
Berliner.
Berliner Weiss.
Maybe it's Berlin from Germany.
Yeah.
Berlin. Is that why? Or is it a Berliner?
That's where it's derived from. And this is the word
Athens,
for wine.
Georgia.
For white or white?
It's white.
What white? Okay. So is the beer kind of racist?
It's a cider. How's that hit you?
Frenchy Blues from
Different.
Terrapin.
I'm not a fan of aftertaste.
Not a fan of the what?
Yeah.
What does the aftertaste? Is it bitter? Kind of
No,
bitter?
it's not bitter. It's like sour or
Okay.
lightly.
I'm looking forward to it.
Sour.
What's it smell like, Tommy?
I would definitely take a
Smells
picture
like-
of it if
smells
someone
like
had one.
Wine?
I
Oh,
would order this. I would drink all these if they don't take one.
well, we're gonna order one each of what we like when we're done. Okay.
I'm going to tell you right now, I'm not a sour guy.
What do you think,
I
Tommy?
have friends that are.
It tastes like cherry juice.
Cherry juice. Okay. Does it have an after? Rachel said it had an aftertaste.
I don't get the aftertaste. I taste the cherry juice. Like it'd be great to mix with something else.
Okay. All right. Here we go. Number 5, right?
From Athens, Georgia, all the way to
Terrapin beer.
Athens.
That's where REM is from.
Yeah.
Okay. If they're losing their religion, I'll be losing my dinner later.
break out the sauce.
Yeah, definitely. For the second time.
Yeah, I mean, I'm doing because it's very familiar. I like that. That's freaking good.
It's one of the best sours I've ever had.
I get the sour aspect out of it. I do. Okay, yes, and it's different. I like it like I did the Albright Grove Night Rider.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, no, the strawberry, the wicked,
it is
yeah.
strawberry, number 4.
But the strawberry didn't have the sour
It
aspect of
smells like fruit juice.
that. It smells like fermented fruit juice.
That's where
But
I think
yeah,
it's there.
it's probably what it is.
Oh, that's not me.
So what's your rating?
What do you not? Is it? Yeah. What do you not like?
It's kind of got a bitter aftertaste, maybe.
Rachel picked up on it. Yeah.
I mean, if you're into sours, I can tell you right now, I've had what people say is the best sours.
Yeah. Let's see, Rachel as a female says it has a bitter aftertaste, and you, as not a female, recognize that same bitter aftertaste. I'm not saying anything, but go ahead.
I was about to draw the same correlation.
And I'm a sour person, but I'm not.
You're in a good mood.
I'm not a sour person.
Okay, all right, very good.
I think I do need some.
All right, Rachel, rating.
Rating.
I'll give it a
4.5?
It's not 4.
Okay.
It's just not 6.
Yeah, I think I'll go about 8.5.
Okay, I'm gonna say about a 9. I freaking like that very much. And I even like the sourness of it. Typically don't like sour crap in a drink, but that as an afternote to the initial swallow is freaking good. I like that. All right, Travis, your rating on that.
10.
Nice. I can see that we're going to have to take Travis's ratings on a bell curve and just knock his and outline.
Oh, and
All right.
if you come here and you want to sample a beer, they also have little samples that you can
Yeah, they'll let you try it.
Yeah, they'll let. That's right. They'll let you try any one you want to try. That's
such
exactly.
as this one right here.
Number 6. This is called Next Level.
I can pass this one.
Cherry berry seltzer.
Cherry Berry Seltzer.
Oh, that sounds right up my alley.
I'm so excited.
Well,
This
That
is
you just can't hide it.
the smell
Are you about to lose control?
is very
Red
sweet.
And you think you like it?
Not at all.
Has a very sweet smell.
Well, it looks like
of
Zima.
medicine. And I was thinking,
There's a name I've not heard in a long time.
And if you're looking for a Zima, that might be it.
I already tried this one.
What's going on?
How you doing? Hey, thank you for your service.
You're more than welcome.
Yeah.
So what do you all? What radio? Are you on the radio?
We're doing a podcast on beer tasting tonight.
Oh, beer.
Yeah.
Tommy, does it put you does it put you in a mind of Zima?
It smells just like a beer.
Does it really?
Thank you, sir. We have a local politician who's just dropped his card off. Thank you, sir.
Say my name?
We'll say your name. You kind up. This is Perry McGowan. McCowan. Perry McCowan for Athens City Council.
Also known as Mr. Perry.
Mr. Perry. I understand Mr. Perry's going to buy us around tonight.
All right.
I'm only kidding. But thank you. Very nice to meet you. And evidently, Mr. McCowan is a veteran, and we do very much appreciate your service, sir. Travis is also a veteran. We appreciate your service.
And so is Rachel.
Try your Zima.
Oh, and that's it, Rachel. You're absolutely right. You are a veteran, and I appreciate your service. I forget that sometimes.
Thank you. I worked hard.
I know you did, and you're absolutely right. You deserve that accolade, and I'm sorry that I forgot to mention it.
Accolade. Try the beer.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, not a fan.
And I think maybe I'm losing a little track here because this stuff's hitting me kind of hard because I haven't eaten all day. Okay.
Oh, yeah, that could be a problem.
Okay. No, it's not a problem. What number is this?
Number 6.
Next level. Cherry berry. Now. All right. It's a 5.1% alcohol by volume. Okay. And Knoxville.
Yep.
Very good.
So this
Oh
one,
my God! I smell cherry big time.
I think it was something like this. It's going to be to a very targeted audience. Maybe a younger audience.
Wussy guys who don't drink normal beer.
That's what
A name is coming to mind.
Okay. I gotta tell you, this smells freaking great.
He's gonna like it.
You know, I do like it, but I don't like it like I like the earlier ones. What I don't like about it is the seltzer aspect as much. It kind of, the seltzer aspect kind of gives a salty aftertaste because it's the seltzer that I taste. You know what I'm saying?
You can smell the seltzer.
Yeah, that's so why I'm not put off by the flavor per se. The seltzer aspect kind of turns me away from it.
Back it up on a hill somewhere.
It's all you. If you
It's a 10, right?
It is. I swear to God, it's a Zima, dude.
It's got to be a Zima.
Okay, it might. It's not a Zima.
similar.
Zima doesn't smell cherry. That smells
Yeah,
cherry.
my memory's foggy.
That's good. I mean, but you're right. It does. It has a lot of characteristics of a Zima.
Yeah, it does. It
Big-
is different, but it's
right.
But it's
I just,
very.
Okay, so what's your rating?
I wouldn't. It's not me.
Okay.
It's not bad. I'm not saying that. Yes, if I have my records, I'm not going to pick that.
Okay. I gotta say, Rachel, what's your rating?
I'm not going to go like a 1 or 2 because not everybody's taste buds are the same, but it's not.
Sure. And what we're asking, yeah, exactly, is your opinion.
So if I had to go in on a number, I would go with
Go with it. Okay. But and what particularly was it that
the
made you?
seltzer and the cherry sweet.
Okay. Very good, Thomas.
Yeah, I think I'm somewhere around a 3 on this one. It's just
And what put you off about it?
almost everything.
Okay. Okay, so you don't like
not a fan of the seltzer, not a fan of the flavor.
Okay.
But again, there are people out there that don't like the taste.
We're not
of it.
asking. Yeah, I'm just asking for your because they can try this on their own.
Right, yeah, so I don't want to, definitely like your chance to run down and come in with everything or anything like that. But for me, I would not think that.
It's
Okay.
Not, I understand where you're coming from. It's not, it actually has a unique flavor to it,
Yeah.
but it's just not my flavor.
Right. It's not a bad taste. In fact, I don't have a problem per se with the flavor as you're drinking it. Okay. Well, for mine is right after you swallow. You definitely get the seltzer aspect, and I don't like the seltzer. I don't like seltzer. Okay, Rachel, give us a number 6. I'm sorry, number 7.
Fruit tea, flavored malt beverage.
This is the one that Scott the bartender said is dangerous because it's powerful.
It's from Ocean City, Maryland.
It's 5% alcohol, but it also he says that it tastes just like tea, so you can just throw it back like tea.
I read a little bit about this. These 2 guys, I had their name wrote down on one of those things.
Okay.
They actually developed and made this.
Oh, here,
It's Ocean City, Maryland.
oh, okay. I've been there. That's not bad.
You'd have heard me if you paid attention about this conversation, but you're out.
I don't. In my world, Travis, there's me.
What do you think, Tommy?
I don't know if it's going to make it to you.
Oh, you better make it to me. It's the Hoop Tea original.
It's
It's a malt beverage. 5% alcohol by volume. It's malt.
But I don't
Okay, it definitely doesn't smell like any of the ones that we. It smells like tea. It smells like tea.
Smells like Lipton.
Well,
And it's-
you hate tea.
I do not like tea. You're right. I do not like tea.
Man, that's really good. Yeah. I'm not even on the ballot. If they make that one sugar free, that would be.
I'm going to vote for it.
My God, it's very, very tea-like. I mean, in fact, I gotta tell you before you sit, Travis. Let me tell you, it is absolutely. You motherfucker.
Can I get a hurry?
Okay,
Yeah, that is really good.
it is, but it's not beer. It's tea,
Right.
right?
It tastes like tea on steroids.
That's what I'm saying. It's.
I can see
I got.
that being an issue.
It is
I got.
hoop tea.
I mean, you could, honest to God, guys, you could put that in a summer picnic tea pitcher, and people wouldn't know the difference.
You're absolutely right.
They would drink. I mean, they would drink that, and they would get floored, and no one would ever know that that was
I
alcohol
can't
tea.
believe it's 5%.
I know it.
Susan would drink that tea.
Okay.
It's going to be a fun Thanksgiving.
And not
Oh my
That's
God.
a good idea, Thomas. That's a great idea.
That's brilliant.
Yeah, I don't like tea, but knowing that that's alcohol, I can freaking drink that. That's going to be a 9 for Scott.
That's a 10.
I'll give it a 9. Yeah.
10.
I haven't found a 10.
Alright, so this
Thinking of
one
number 8.
is
This number 8, bold. Sorry, go ahead, Rachel.
Bold Rot hard cider, blackberries, that's good already. Not really a cider person, but it's 4.7%. 140 calories.
Yeah, it's out of Nelly's Ford, Virginia.
That's a-
Old block.
I'm a
Hard
fan.
cider.
I like
I've
it.
never heard of Nellie's
I
Ford,
like it.
Virginia.
Well, that's just me. I'm not a big tea person. It's not.
I've heard of Mr. McCallum now.
Yes, very nice to meet you, sir.
Man, y'all have a good day.
Thank you. We're trying to, sir.
Yeah, you come around here. Be on camera. Say,
Yeah, come over and introduce yourself and tell us what you're running for.
I'm running for what the people want.
Okay.
Actually, I mean, let me show you my card.
Yeah, we have your card right here, sir.
Okay. So, what are your heartfelt concerns?
Well, my children are all grown, and I understand you're at the city council, and I live outside the Athens city. However, but I'm a local here as well. And
Right.
what concerns me most in a politician is I would like them to listen to what the people want and vote as their constituents want.
That's it. Yeah, and that's what that statement is saying. What are your heartfelt
I
concerns?
very much understand that. Okay, so what drove you to become a politician, to run for this?
Well,
Is it your first office?
I'm not a politician. I am because there's, I'm not Democrat. I'm not Republican. I'm for the citizens of Athens.
I like to hear that.
I'm not for me for sure because I'm retired and I'm doing well.
Okay, glad to hear that.
However, the Lord told us that public service is a ministry. And I used to work in the corporate world.
Okay.
And I used to, so I know, I don't know. But I got to listen to people and see, because everybody has a different idea of what.
Sure.
So I got to try to work with the most majority. And I have a lot of good ideas personally, but I want to hear from people.
I understand. Very good. That sounds like a sound policy.
That's it.
Mr. McCallum, where'd you get those air salt wings?
Fort Campbell, Kentucky, 101st Airborne Air Assault.
Travis is also. He was there, but he was there the night they went from Desert Shield to Desert Storm.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that was a long time ago.
It was, but he was there. He was there.
Yeah,
And the reason I remember it is he's my brother-in-law, and that was happening on the night my first daughter was being born. So it's hard to forget that.
Wow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's it. I mean, what do the people want? And like I said, I worked in the corporate world and had to solve a lot of problems. So you gotta listen to the people and let the people know that you're listening to them.
Sure. Well, let me ask you this one question. Yeah, and then, may I call you? What's your first name? Perry. May I call you?
Yes.
Okay. Perry. Let me ask you this: what do you see at this moment as being the number one thing that you would like to fix?
Okay, so one of the biggest things that I had to deal with when I was in the corporate world was because we grew so fast. We had 560 plants around the world. Johnson Controls.
Johnson Controls. Very good. Yes, a big local company here now. Yes.
Huge, yeah. So, what had happened? It was a team of 4 of us. We would go around to all the different plants because we didn't build infrastructure for growth.
Okay.
So, what I'm seeing, we're getting crushed right here in Athens between Knoxville and Chattanooga, and it would be negligent not to build the growth for this growth that's coming.
Okay.
And
I understand.
So that's one of the biggest things I would like to happen. But everybody doesn't want to grow. However, it's going to happen. It's happening by default.
Usually, a good amount of moderate growth is actually great for the populace. It brings property values up. It gives great jobs, obviously, and a good income is some of their problems.
When's the election for city council?
Well, it's November 5th. November 5th, of course.
You can't get started too early.
I'm already started. I'm already getting the signs. I'm already getting the cards. I've got a good
Very good.
staff.
Well, you'll be able to see this, Perry, on YouTube if you search for "How Did We Get Here?" HEAR.
How do we get here?
Yes, how do we get here? And you just do that on YouTube, search that, you'll see yourself. It should be up in a matter of a day or so.
So I just want to tell the people, I'm not running for me, I'm running for the people. And I know that we need to get ourselves ready for this growth.
Absolutely, sir.
That's what I'm going to do.
Good deal. Thank you for stopping by.
Well, thank you guys.
Thank you. Very nice to meet you, sir.
Yeah.
I'll get
Thank you, Perry.
Yes.
So
And we appreciate Perry stopping by and giving us that point. Thank you, sir. All right, Thomas, where were we?
we are still on number 8.
JB.
Vote from Bold Rock out of Nelly's Fort, Virginia.
Okay. And has Rachel had a sit down?
Yeah.
Yes,
I just left them.
Girl, good friends now.
Yeah, I just left them.
See you, sir.
See y'all.
Yeah, not bad. I mean, it's another one of those.
Bold Rock Hard Cider Blackberry. It's other. It says other fruit, 4.7% alcohol. By the
Yeah,
way,
blackberry's good. You can taste it. It's not overpowering. It's really good.
I smell the berry aspect,
Yeah.
of it, the fruity aspect of it for sure.
Well, you know fruity when you smell it.
I thought it, but I wasn't going to say it.
Yes, I do.
I wasn't going to say it.
I got
Fruity,
rid of that
and
cider.
lots of other stuff I ain't going to mention at this moment.
No, Rachel. He wants our. Yes, ma'am. He wants our website.
Oh,
That is
How do
freaking
we
good.
get Here, HEAR.
Yeah, and it's not a website. You go to YouTube first and search for this at YouTube.
How did we get here?
Yeah, and remember, it's HEAR. How do we get here?
Ale.
Yes, that's right. Yeah, that makes a big difference. Because you know why it's that way, Barry? It's because we want you to listen to us. That's right.
You know all about it. All right.
Exactly right. So it's how did we get here?
HEAR.
Exactly. You want to be heard? Remember that.
I gotta say,
You what? Thank you. We appreciate you.
that blackberry is really good.
It was very good.
And I'm not into hard ciders.
You know what though? I didn't really get the cider aspect of it. I got the fruity aspect, but
I've got the cider.
did you? Okay, maybe it's because I don't really know what a cider is other than apple
Apple
cider.
cider is a cider.
I get that, but I
How
don't.
can you not know the cider?
Well, because
Yeah, they're very
when you think of apple cider, you think of the apple flavor. It's not cidery. So see, I mean, what the hell is cider?
I don't even know where you're coming from.
Well, I'm saying, like, when you taste apple, but what the hell's a cider?
What's the difference between apple juice and apple cider? Not much.
That's my point. See, it's apple.
And why did we stop with apple? Is there peach cider?
Probably.
There probably is.
Although I can't stand peach in it.
Hey,
Or
let's get
maybe
to
they
the-
just skip
Hey,
and
what
go
was
to
the
the
rating on
schnapps.
that one?
No.
Rachel.
Peach schnapps.
Rachel gave it to me.
Okay.
I'll give it an 8. I haven't found myself a 10.
Okay. I haven't given any 10s. I get out of it. I had to say, I could freaking drink that. That'd be an 8 or a 9 for me. Yeah, freaking good. 10.
Number 9, Oscar Blues Brewery.
Oscar?
Mama's Little Yellow Pills. It's a builder.
Okay.
From Longmont, Colorado.
What's it smell like, Rachel?
smells like beer.
Smells like beer. Okay.
The pills are
It is. It's just 9. Oscar Blues Brewery. Mama's Little Yellow Pill. Ooh. Mama's Little Yellow Pills, guys. It is yellow.
Yes.
It is. Yeah.
Oh, that's very beery.
It actually kind of looks like this.
Dehydrated.
Yes.
Dehydrated.
Yeah, it tastes like beer.
Tastes like a beer.
I
Okay.
guess it tastes like beer.
Okay. Okay. It smells like a beer for sure.
It's definitely the most
It
beer.
smells like just a typical beer, you know?
So I need is napkins. I got the San Antonio.
Yep. To me, it's just like a beer you go to the fridge and open up. You know, if it's just like a regular beer, you know what I'm saying?
As
It's just
opposed
a
to
beer.
what other kind of beers are there?
Well, it's in other words, there's definitely to me there's nothing outstanding about that whatsoever, other than the fact that it's just beer.
Just a beer.
Yeah, these other ones that we've recently tasted, these ciders and so on, they tasted very fruity, very flavorful.
The best thing I've had so far.
Okay, so what are you going to give it a 10?
No, I forgot about the Guinness. I mean, it's not as good as Guinness, but it's pretty good.
I like to get us better than that.
Oh, I forgot the hoop tea. The hoop tea was the best.
But it wasn't beery though.
So it goes hoop tea for me, Guinness,
Then Mama's
the
But
pills.
you've given them all 10s, Travis.
But they've all been so very different in their own ways.
Okay, so it's 10 category A, 10 category B. I got you. All right. All right, so you like that. You finished that one, I see.
10.
Okay. All right. For me, it's definitely like a 3 because it's beer. It's just a plain beer, and that is not for me at all. All right.
What they like today on ice, and we've been out here for a little
Oh,
bit.
yeah, so
And it's about, I mean, when we got here, it was probably about 95, maybe.
Yeah, absolutely.
95. And we're in a semi-outdoor environment, so it's a
I've
little
got
warm out here.
towels stuck in.
Our next one is number 10. Is going to be a Highland Gaelic Ale.
It looks red.
It's
Yeah.
Oh, red
It's
ale.
out of Asheville, North Carolina, from one of the breweries out
What's
there.
the
5.5% alcohol by
I think
volume.
it's called Highland Brewery.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the big red ale? What's the big popular one?
Killian's.
Killings, yeah.
Yeah, Killian's is pretty good.
That one I like better on ice.
Oh,
I decided that I think I like craft beers better than a straight.
you like a what beer?
A craft beer.
Okay. Is that a craft?
Oh yeah.
This one is a craft. Okay. What is the difference between craft beer and normal beer?
Not all the girls out doing crafts, making beer.
I really don't know. I'm sincerely asking.
So a regular beer is made like a better mint, but a craft beer can be a small
batch
glass.
brewery.
So it's a craft beer is simply a small brew. Okay, I got you.
Asheville has got, they have a plethora of small breweries and stuff.
Thomas, what word was that? How many times is that on our list?
I think it's one.
It's I
Not by
think.
me.
Oh yeah, see, you're a follower.
Oh, am I?
Right,
Okay.
That's what I was saying before I was interrupted. Asheville's got a ton of small breweries.
I'm sorry, he had a plethora of interruptions.
Many.
It's okay, Travis. I have a veritable cornucopia of interruptions.
Yeah, so far everything.
You
Okay,
got a veritable cornucopia of
All of these
bullshit.
are small batch.
that's true too. Okay, what is this called?
See, once again, pay attention
How-
to the conversation.
Yeah, it's gone. Okay, this is the Highland Gaelic Ale. Gaelic Ale. Okay, it definitely smells. It doesn't smell beery. It doesn't smell beer. It doesn't have a particular flavor that I sniff it off or scent. Okay.
Tomorrow night, 4 a.m. Friday. We'll be where we're going at 4 p.m. We'll be at Porky's last
You don't
bar
like it.
grill at 5.
I don't dislike it like I like one ahead of it, but it's like this. This is not as beery as the one we just had.
You from the West Coast,
Definitely
man.
completely different.
Yeah, I would have to say there's not a lot I can think about that. In other words,
It's different than everything.
it's
It's a true craft.
yeah, it's kind of like
That's the other
a
stuff that you
barely beer carbonated drink.
Craft.
Kind of. It is 5.5% alcohol.
That's right. The West Coast is 84 miles straight across.
I like it.
Okay, I do.
What's your rating, Rach?
I'll give it a 9.
Yeah, I'll give it a 9.
I'd say I didn't really get a bad or a good taste out of it at all. So it's a 5. Yeah, it's a 5. Okay.
Which is really high for you to rate a beer.
But and the reason is that didn't have a very beery taste.
There you go.
Okay, Travis.
10.
10. Okay.
I did not see that coming.
I will introduce this one. We're at number 11, correct?
Yes.
Number 11 that Rachel's going to try next is the Urban Artifact Gadget. It's a sour fruited, 8% alcohol by volume, guys. Okay, 8% alcohol by volume. 240 calories out of Cincinnati Light.
I'll go ahead and give this one a 10.
What's it smell like? Does it smell like a drunken Friday night?
Urban Artifact. They've got a lot of good
Okay.
stuff in there. A lot of different.
It's 8% alcohol by volume, so it doesn't really matter what it tastes like after a couple of them. It doesn't matter.
So it's more sour than the ones that we've had. The number 4.
Okay.
It's sour, more sour.
Very
Gotcha.
sour.
But it's what they are.
Okay.
Urban Artifact. Yeah, they're out of Cincinnati. Doing great things up there. So.
At 8%.
Can you taste the alcohol? No. Okay. Is that because we've had so many beers already? Okay.
Delicious sour.
Delicious. Definitely get the
If you're
sour
at-
aspect.
yeah,
Okay.
That's about all you're
There's
going
no
to get.
sweet.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, very fruit sour.
I've never had sour.
Oh, hold on.
Very good. Very good.
It definitely has a.
Everybody knows, man, I got them everywhere. I'm sitting on them and everything.
I really want to get in on that, but I don't know what to do.
Just drink.
Yeah, it's take a lot of talent, obviously. Okay.
Yeah, that was.
Yeah, that definitely to me has a tea scent. Maybe that's sour aspect to it.
Yeah.
You were in a mood before you walked in there. So I've already had a conversation with Selena.
Big chew on that one. Good job.
Yeah. Wow. Instantly on your tongue, you get the sour aspect. This one is extremely sour,
I've not lost any of it. It's still there, still sour.
but not a bad. Whoa. And you can. That alcohol's there. Woo.
Really, really good finish. But you still like it as a Now remember,
Okay. Do you get that sour instantly?
Yeah, I'm not a sour guy.
I got you. Dennis, you're ready.
I've never had one that I liked.
I'll give it a 9.
Okay. All right, Rachel. Ratings. You said a 10. Thomas?
9.
9. I would have to say, for me, it's about maybe a 7. A 7, yeah. Because definitely no beer flavor. There's no beer flavor with that at all. And guys, when I'm talking about, and I say this just so you'll know, as I mentioned earlier, I am not a beer guy. So when I mention that I like something like a 7 or anything above a 5, it definitely does not taste like a beer at all.
Let me ask you this.
Okay.
You're a huge Stella. Where do you rate Stella?
You know what? I would have to rate Stella about a 7. 7.
Okay, so that gives me a good perspective of where you're
Okay.
at on all these other.
But I like that. And the reason is because Stella is kind of unbeer-like, and I really, really like it. It's a great beer.
But it's beer.
It is. But, okay, you've tasted both Stella and, for instance, give it, okay, Miller Lite. You know there's a huge difference between, forget
Not
Miller Lite.
really.
Stella and a Miller.
Same.
Oh, not at
Both
all.
a 10?
Not at all. No, not at all. No. Your Miller and your Budweiser and your
Here
just
we go.
perhaps Blue Ribbon, all that's just beer. And a Stella is
Which one was that?
Number 12.
Number 12. This is Sweetwater Orange Citrus Ale, 4.6% alcohol by volume. And it's a lager from Monterey Nuevo Leon.
Nope.
Nope.
That's
No, it's from Georgia.
Oh,
It's a wheat beer from Atlanta.
What does
Yeah.
it say? It does say that it's.
I'm going to let someone else read, Thomas, because both lines were blurred for me.
It does say that it is a fruited beer, but I disagree. It's not a fruited, it's a citrus.
Okay, maybe not eating.
I gotta say that Sweetwater beer, brewing,
It's like
they make some of the best beer I've ever had. They
Yeah.
make,
The ones that make
they
420.
got a good variety. Huh?
The ones that make 420, Sweetwater
It's
420.
like.
Yeah, they have.
Aren't they in Atlanta?
They are.
Okay.
They have mastered it down there. As same as Wicked Weed has up in
Oh,
Asheville.
I freaking love
They're
that.
both masters of the craft.
No, and this is 12, right?
Number 12.
Oh, so this is Sweetwater. It's the same deal that makes Sweetwater 420?
Yes.
Okay, fantastic. All
So
right.
yeah, these are the names of the companies in the dark.
Oh, I thought that's where it was made.
No.
Okay, now I know. Okay. I'm sorry.
We still love you.
Way to stay with the product.
Oh yeah, that's. Yeah, it's blue moon just from the smell.
Like I
Okay.
said, it's Blue Moon on steroids.
And I understand the Blue Moon, which is kind of more beery, but I do like the Blue Moon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm curious to see how you like that one.
I do like the Blue Moon, but I like it with the orange slice. I don't know if I like Blue Moon without an orange slice.
Well, let's see how you like that one.
Okay.
Yeah, very fruity.
Okay.
That's some
I
fruit.
don't think it's fruit.
And this is the orange citrus ale, correct? All right.
All the way from Pop Atlanta.
You know what? You can smell the orange.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. You can absolutely smell the orange in there.
This is Miller.
What's that? Can you give us your 2 cents on the Miller Lite? Over here.
This is just Miller.
Thank you, Patron, for joining us.
Yeah.
What is that?
This is the Sweetwater Orange Citrus Ale, and I gotta tell you, that shit is off the hook.
Yeah.
That's pretty freaking good. It is kind of beery, but it definitely has an orange aspect to
Too
it.
fruity.
I keep that one.
You keep that one?
For me, when I think of Sweetwater, I always fall back to 420. And
What is? I mean, I know
it's
that's
hard for me to
what is a 420?
like
I
that.
like Sweetwater IPA too.
Yeah, Sweetwater.
420 is not an IPA.
It's close.
Yeah.
Okay.
It might as well.
You know,
be. It's just a hoppy beer.
I don't know. I think that one. I don't know. It's just too fruity
Too
out
sweet?
there. Too
See, I didn't
sweet.
think it was too sweet. I thought it was very citrus.
Yeah, I'd give that one an
Just
8,
the amount-
8.5.
right amount.
Oh, 8.
I mean, I
okay.
really liked it, but
I'd have to say that's probably for me. That's probably about a 6. Yeah, it's about 6. Because it's not beery like, but there's nothing that really stands out. I do get the orange
It's
part.
not overpowering.
Right, it's not overpowering. Yeah, it's very subtle.
the other
Starting to
thing
get
working.
hit with food coming through
The
Oh,
other
it
thing,
smells great.
the other thing working against it is that they've all sit out here for now 35, 40 minutes.
Yeah, and we understand that. And we'll take that in. Right, as you are, everyone likes to drink cold, ice cold beer, and I get that. And these have been sitting for a while. So please weigh that in our description.
Who ordered them all at the same time?
I don't know how that.
And I think it's just the way it was.
Just
It's the way it was. Okay.
Scott.
When you order the next rounds, and we'll sit here. We'll discuss what we've done while we're waiting for that.
There's only 3.
Yeah.
3 more left. Okay.
Yep.
All right. I gotta tell you, so far, guys.
This
I-
Scott is on fire.
Yes. I have to tell you right now that this has been wholly enjoyable. And I gotta say, my favorite so far, without a doubt, is the number 4 Wicked Weed Strawberry. God, I love that fruit.
And the hoop tea was
You've
fantastic.
not had the last 3.
We don't have it, and we're ready for them, sir. Thank you.
What are we going to eat, guys?
And you got the sauce?
We'd
Because
have
I've
to
been
miss
to.
Sauce.
I've
Sauce.
been
You know what? Here at
Miami
Angela's
and
Miami
Massachusetts
Grill.
years
it-
ago, and this is one of the best.
I'm going to eat a Cuban
Yeah,
sandwich.
I gotta tell you, here I mentioned again, Angela's Miami Grill in Athens, Tennessee. I've not found anything on the menu that I dislike.
And the portions are humongous.
The portions are, oh my God, I just had that ribeye the other day. The ribeye was fabulous. I think that's what I'm gonna have tonight.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah.
Ribeye is
If you've made it this far into the video, you'll see that if you come here, 3 to 6 is half gallon.
Well, that's right.
And the beer is half price. It's $3 a beer. So
And they
you,
also have flights too.
that's right. And they have flights just like what we're having now.
That's right. And they also have free samples. Any beer you want to try, you let them know, and they'll give you like a shot glass size sample. Correct?
Well, they're not
And
going to
great
give you
staff.
35 of them, but
The wait staff.
Have you tried?
Yeah.
Scott
here.
and Levi, the wait staff, here just awesome.
Yeah, they're
I
just-
have not had a bad experience here at all, Thomas.
Yeah.
I have not.
Dan, you have
Dan,
to
yeah.
love Dan. Gotta give Dan.
Thomas?
Hey, I got this.
I'm really excited about this. We've got cerveza. Rachel, you're going to do this for me. You're going to do. I know the first word is cerveza. Good enough. Now Montezuma, I know, because that son of a bitch gets revenge
At
occasionally.
least I stopped this before.
Was said
Oh.
and excused.
Look at those heads right
I
there.
butchered the names.
At least these will be cold.
Hold it now. You know, as I said, I'm not a beer guy. I have to ask one thing: is this flights thing? Is it something only to Angels, or is that something you
No,
do
they do it all across
Yeah.
the country.
all across the country? Now, is that
Everybody.
okay? Is that something you do if you want to drink? If you go to a bar
You
such
want to
as
try
Angels,
multiple types of beer.
Yeah.
and you sit and you just drink them each
And you ain't drinking
instead
17
instead of ordering exactly what you want. That's a great
Because
idea.
you don't know.
Okay.
Well, it's been around for a day.
As I said, I'm not a beer guy, and I'm definitely not a bar guy.
We
You know.
destroyed the name, so someone can read
Yes,
it.
Thomas, you want to give it a shot?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
This is
I know
a,
the first word is cerveza.
Cerveceria Coajimo
Cerveza.
Montezuma, all the way down from
So it's Dos Equis.
Monterey. That's what Scott keeps calling it. The Dos
It was on bar lager from Vienna.
Because
Equis.
it says
Dos
Dos
Equis.
Equis.
Is that 2 Equis?
Yeah,
Okay.
it's both exits.
Okay.
This is a lager from Monterey.
That's good.
Monterey Nuevo Leon.
I don't know if it's good because it's
Is that
good or it's
Mexico?
because it's cold.
Newly
Because
on.
it's cold, Rachel.
But it's good.
Nuevo
It's
Leon.
good
Exactly.
cold
Yes,
try.
you're absolutely right. Nuevo Leon.
Cold beer is better than warm beer.
What does it smell like?
Yes, ma'am.
It-
How much of a taste smells it?
Doesn't have a bouquet.
No, it does not hit you.
If it's Dos Equis, I mean,
Oh, is this
this is going straight
this
to
is the
top.
brewery?
Yeah. No, yeah, this is the brewery.
I'll put that one
But
aside.
this is Dos Equis.
Well, I thought Dos Equis was a brand.
It's not.
Okay. And Dos Equis is a brand, right?
So that's Dos Equis.
Okay.
And that's a 10 for me. I'll tell you that right now.
Really?
Flavor, absolutely.
Okay. All
The
right.
flavor is incredible. Dos Equis is incredible.
Okay. I have to say,
And plus it's
no, it doesn't have a lot of bouquet range. You're right. There's not a lot of odors.
Scott won't like it.
his taste buds may be plated over.
That's a possibility, but boy, I tell you what, the temperature makes a huge difference.
That's why I said,
Yeah.
don't get them all
I
out
get
at
it.
the same
I get
time.
it. It just happens. It just happens. But you
Because you
know,
ordered them.
it. Okay. Okay.
Oh, Scott.
Yeah. Definitely don't like that. It's not as revolting as a Guinness,
Oh my God, that's brilliant.
but it doesn't have that immediate gag reflex that like a Guinness does. You know what I'm saying?
Or the Pilsner.
Or the Pilsner. True. Yeah. Nope. Not much bouquet to that at all. What's the alcohol by volume on that one? 4.7.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to ask you something
Sure.
real quick. We were saying, beer 9, beer 6, beer 8, they will change weekly. So
That's right.
what
Scott
may be a
mentioned.
beer 9 now may not
Scott said they changed daily.
Run out of the tap.
But you're talking about 16, at least 16 beer on tap in Athens, Tennessee at all times.
Yes.
That's, I mean, I know that's not a lot for Knoxville,
You'll
Chattanooga, or
find
big
something
cities.
you like.
Well, that's the truth.
Yeah.
If you can't, the problem is you. Yeah, that's true. Okay, so definitely for me, that's a 4. Rach?
Forgot what we drank.
The one that didn't have much odor?
Yeah, that's gotta be
Yeah, I'm a
a
10
10.
too, Rachel.
That's a 10?
Yeah.
You said you
I'm
couldn't
a
smell
French.
it.
I couldn't, but it's so good.
But you know that scent is like
I can
90% of taste.
it. I can taste it, but it's,
Okay.
no, I mean, there's not much
Taste
in
is
there.
100% taste.
Yeah, 100% of taste comes
It
from
is
It
not.
very light.
If you had COVID,
Number
You know-
14 is going to be Terrapin beer.
you shut me up.
Terrapin. This is the second
IPA.
time.
It's his way of letting me know I'm talking
Yeah,
to you.
this is the second time we've had Terrapin. The first time was Frenchie's Blues Sour.
Which I liked.
Yes.
I like that.
So this is a Lua Krunkle. It's an IPA, a fruited IPA.
Okay, 6.
6.5%.
This is
Yeah.
going to be good.
Another one out of Athens.
Another one from REM's hometown.
See, I didn't like the other one, but it might be.
6.5. 6.5% alcohol, but it's Terrapin. Terrapin makes really good beer.
Yeah.
And this is an IPA, a fruited IPA.
Okay.
Yeah, I wonder, because when you get into IPAs, once you get up around.
Okay, because I'm curious as what the IPA smells like. So when I get it, I'll.
This has 420 smells.
Sure
to
it
it.
Okay. I thought 420 was not an IPA.
It's close enough, it should be.
Okay, you did say it was close.
Yeah. That's fantastic.
Okay, and again, what is this?
Number 14, the fruited Lua Krunkles.
Fruited
Terrapin.
6.5. Okay. All right.
That's about the limit for me when it comes to beer.
Ooh.
I don't like IPAs that exceed 7.5%.
Yeah, that's
Why
about
do I not believe
When you
that?
start getting around, well, because when you get around 9%, you lose the flavor. 9-10%.
That was just getting in there on the hops at the back
I
end.
gotta say, this has so much flavor that when you get a good sniff of it, it almost makes you sneeze. You
I
know?
like how he says, why do I not believe that? This is the guy that believes that we're living in a simulation.
I didn't think it's.
I truly do believe that.
take a sip?
Not yet, but I do love the smell. If the smell is so, not strong. That's the wrong word. It's peppery, kind of peppery.
Well, Scott, is that part of this that makes it your drive?
Very hoppy.
Told you.
Oh my God, I hate that.
I'll drink the rest of that.
That's not in.
Yo, that's a 0.
that's the hops. That's the IPA.
Oh my God.
It's not a.
Oh, that's brilliant.
When I think of a beer, that shit is a beer, man. Woo, these guys love it.
I've got a 10 plus on that one.
Oh my God, it's horrible.
I got a 10. It's definitely 10.
And just imagine the most bitter, revolting aftertaste, and then you got a glass full right
Well, the
there.
guys that made this
Yes,
have forgotten more about beer than you'll ever know. So,
I don't doubt that. I
This
don't
is
doubt
coming
that.
from a guy that had the surströmming juice, right?
I drank the Surströmming and Merlot. Not Merlot.
Merlot. Merlot. What is it called?
hell is-
Malort.
Malort. Yeah, look, we've had a few beers,
I
obviously.
did this pastrami and the Malort, but I could not do this pastrami juice alone.
Oh, I did, honey, and it was
Are you finished with
revolting.
that?
no.
Okay.
So
All right,
this one,
Rachel, what's your rate on that one? That's a 10. Oh, Tommy?
yeah, a 10.5. Thank you.
Oh,
Travis.
10.
That's love.
And you're ready to go. Mine's a 0 on that swill.
You brought me a quarter-inch ratchet.
That's right.
Ranch.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a Terrapin Lua Crumples.
Okay, God, that's revolting. Okay,
I've got to introduce this next one.
sure, go right ahead.
So
Our final one.
this is the final one. That's right.
I'm glad it's final because I'm getting a little bit out of here.
Oh yeah. This next one comes out of Nashville, and it is my best friend's favorite beer.
Who's
It
your best
is-
friend, Thomas?
That's Michael Cox.
Is that Michael Cox?
Michael Cox.
Hello, Michael Cox.
Coxie baby.
This is Mike Cox's favorite beer.
This is the Bearded Irish from the home style area up there.
Okay.
Home style.
Is it the
IPA.
Bearded Irish or is it the Hippies and Cowboys?
No, Bearded Irish. Number 16
Bearded
is not
Irish?
here. It's Bearded
Okay.
Irish. Yeah.
I thought it
So
was kinda
this
dark.
is home style IPA. It's Bearded Irish. It's 6%, and it's just got such a great flavor.
All right,
This is not something you want to do, guys, on an empty stomach. Let me tell you.
Connie, this one's for you.
This is for Coxie.
So this is Cox's favorite.
Yeah, home style, bearded iris.
Fox has got a good taste.
I know. This one's incredible.
And it is a
I
what?
love the gin
It's just an IPA, a New England IPA.
Oh,
She said
God.
the laugh anytime.
I ain't gonna like this much at all.
No,
Yeah, you're not gonna like it, Scott.
Oh, yeah, mercy.
Okay.
That's the best one yet.
Best one, and you ain't gonna like
It
it.
definitely smells exactly like the last one we had.
It's the best
Is that the IPA smell? Because it smelled exactly
A
like
little
it.
bit, but the flavor on this one is completely different.
Because it smells exactly like that.
It
Oh,
tastes.
this drink is
It
hot.
tastes.
Okay, shut
Drink
If it
it
has
fast,
hops in it,
okay.
it's gonna happen.
Yeah. The flavor's so much better. It's almost orange juicy.
What's the phrase? Drink fast?
Yeah.
Oh, that's bad. Oh,
How
God.
bad is bad?
That is freaking revolting.
That
Oh,
means
man.
it's really good, you guys. That means it's really
You
good.
lost your mind. I'm
Yeah,
not
this
even
is-
at it.
Oh, my God. I am not an
I think
IPA
I'm
guy.
gonna open that Russian champagne at the house that you brought. Yeah.
I know. See, I told you. Look at that face. That's the best one
Look
yet.
at the windy.
Good.
Knew it. I knew it.
I don't know that it's my. I don't know it's my favorite.
Oh, Michael. I had to. If
But
you
it's-
can
it's
drink
pretty
that and
good.
be happy, holy shit.
It is good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Oh, okay,
I gotta
guys.
go- I gotta go above the charts on this one. Rachel, what's your rating?
8.
Okay.
11. I went one louder. If you
Oh.
know, you know.
Oh, are you just doing that because you're kissing Coxie's butt?
No, 11. I went one louder.
Does yours have 11 on the
I've
knob?
got 11 on the
Oh,
knob.
your taste buds. Okay, for me, that's a freaking -1, dude.
Oh.
I mean,
I'm with Rachel. It's an 8.
it's an
Love
8.
that one.
All right. Okay. Out of all these, look here, Rachel. Fair vote.
Can I have 2 different categories? Can I have like a
Sours and
sour
beers.
Let me see. Can you have 2
I'm gonna
categories?
pick 3.
Okay,
Pick
I'm
3.
thinking I'm super generous, so I'm going to give you 2
Well,
categories
I'm
today.
gonna take it either way.
Okay. She
Um,
doesn't
my
need my
top
permission.
3
Scott just wants it to be his idea.
Number 12, which would be the Sweetwater Orange Citrus Ale. And then the hoop tea you just cannot be because it's good. It tastes like tea.
That hoop tea is crazy
and then
good.
I would end it with, it would be a tie between a Guinness and a Wicked Weed Strawberry. Oh, Wicked Weed. I want to
Walk through your wicked garden.
If you know, you know.
They're sickeningly sweet. I mean, you guys are just getting a little bit. We got to live with this shit daily. We vomit.
It's good.
they're actually good. They're actually good people. All
Yeah,
right.
sour wise, I have to go with the. I think the Urban Artifact. I really enjoyed that one. And
Okay.
then top of the list, the bearded iris.
Okay.
All the way.
All the way.
All the way bearded iris.
Okay, so that's your top 2.
Yeah.
I gotta say, for me, I have 2. I'm with Rachel as well. For me, obviously, IPA's out the door. That shit, no, that is not for me. Definitely, the number 4, the Wicked Weed Strawberry, was my favorite that we had today. It was absolutely delicious, absolutely delicious. And it's not like a beer, guys. If you're looking for a beer, it's not for you. But if you're looking for an alcoholic drink that has a wonderful flavor, not too powerful, not too sweet, it is absolutely amazing. That and the hoop tea. I really actually don't like tea. Yeah, I don't like tea per se, but that shit was good.
Yeah, it was delicious.
It was really, it did taste like tea, but for me, regular tea is kind of bad. But
It was
that,
like the
It's better.
yeah,
lemon tea.
but it was, and as I
Good
said
lemon
before,
tea.
the bartender, Scott, mentioned, there he is right there, he mentioned that shit was dangerous, and he's right, because it doesn't taste like any alcoholic drink whatsoever.
And that's order of it.
You could pour that in any Sunday brunch picnic pitcher, and people would drink that till it was gone, and then they'd know the difference about 30 minutes later, I would say. Anyway, that being said, the Wicked Weed Strawberry, 9 for me, and the hoop tea, another 9. Freaking awesome, in different ways. Travis?
I don't know. I think the hoop tea is probably the best. I wouldn't want it all the time,
Okay.
just because it's not what I'm used to. But
Yeah.
man, it tastes like sweet tea.
It does.
It brings back my addiction to sweet tea.
Yes,
when I
All
have it.
see that.
right, which you do love sweet tea.
I used to drink it all the time. Yeah, me too.
Yeah, and you're right. It is very. I mean, it even smells like tea.
Yeah, I could drink
But
that.
as far
I'm
as
sure it's a derivative of the.
And, well, I would say it had to
Unless
be,
it's artificial flavor.
but right, because you can definitely smell the tea.
And I am
Absolutely.
all for taking it to a family function and not telling anybody.
you would be.
I would
You
be.
would be.
I'm just gonna give it in the chili.
Rachel's gonna pour it and just sit back and watch.
I think the Terrapin has got to be my favorite beer.
The Terrapin. Now, which one's that?
It was in there
It's
twice.
number 14, the IPA.
That was delicious.
Oh,
That was good. That's
no.
that was my number 2. Of course, I had a sour side and a beer
I
side.
hate
I had
all
to
stuff.
do
What you got? Blackberry hoop tea.
Oh, now these are special mixes by Scott.
blackberry hoop tea.
What? Okay, these are the color mixes.
A blend.
I believe these are blends, special blends with Scott. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait. We may have to cut this a little bit short because that food's getting a little too good.
Blackberry tea. Blackberry smoke. Blackberry tea.
Now we don't know the ratio of this, right? We don't know if it's 50-50.
I would think close
It's
to 50.
50-50.
Okay. He says I'm knowing.
I know that's what it is.
Son of a gun. That's incredible.
Okay.
This is going to be your favorite. That's going to be your favorite.
God, it smells really good.
That's going to go number
This
1 on your
this
list.
is blackberry and what?
Hoop tea.
Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, that is the where's the blackberry? What number was that? It's number 8 and number 7.
Oh my God, Travis. This tastes like a freaking Pop-Tart. I kid you
Let me
not.
try it.
It tastes like a freaking Kellogg's
Give it here.
Pop-Tart.
Give it here.
Tell me what you think. That's freaking Milkman Toaster Kellogg's Pop-Tart all day.
Doesn't have much of a bouquet.
But that's really good.
Oh, that's Pop-Tart all damn day.
I just spent an hour picking blackberries.
And all you had to do was this.
Yeah. No, I did. I was out there in the heat picking blackberries, eating them. There's a whole bunch of
So
them.
if we were to name
And
this,
it's either me or the bear.
Were you doing it in the nude?
Yeah.
I thought about you.
When I say Travis lives in the boondocks, I'm talking the freaking boondocks. So when I asked him if he was picking blackberries in the nude, I already knew the answer.
Be careful.
I was actually thinking about Thomas while I was picking those blackberries in the nude.
That is frightening.
I could have probably done without that.
Because Thomas has genetically engineered blackberries that don't have thorns.
Not anymore.
Not that I have like picture of that. Oh, yeah, we just went house.
Oh, that was at your place. I didn't know that. I never knew that.
I didn't.
That's
What
brilliant.
would you name that?
That's freaking. Oh my God. Okay. So with that being a
What
blend,
about Longbridge?
that's a blend of 2 that we have here, correct?
It's number 7 and number 8.
Number 7. Okay. So what are the alcohol by volumes on
What
this?
would you name that?
Yeah.
4.7
5.
and
5.
5.
Number 7 and number 8.
Okay, so probably about a 4.8 or
4.85.
by volume. Okay, so that's not bad. What did we have that was 8?
The Urban Artifact
What about an
sour.
Oscar
That was
Blue
really
tea?
good.
That wasn't bad either. Yeah, it was really good. Okay.
That was my.
It's good. There's
That
no
was my
doubt.
number 1 on the sour side.
That's yours, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, guys, are we finished?
I think so.
We're done.
So
Let's
Okay.
you get to Angela's Miami Grill here in Athens.
Absolutely.
You've got
We
to
thank them for hosting us tonight and being patient with us and the walk-ins that we
Even
had
if you
done around.
don't drink beer, get here for the food.
Absolutely.
They absolutely have the best hamburger in town.
Yes.
It is second to no one.
And we're not getting any kind of kickback for this whatsoever. We're telling you our honest opinion.
I'd like to give you a,
Absolute best big burrito, absolute best shrimp tacos. I can keep it.
Well,
it's all good.
I've had the Cuban sandwich, which I think is the only place in town you can probably get a Cuban sandwich. I've never had one before. It's absolutely delicious. I've had and that burrito, which I love Mexican food. That burrito is, in fact, I
Are
got to
y'all going to
say,
give a shout out to your Fat Bottom Betty's?
Maybe.
absolutely. I have to say though, the only place in town that even comes close to the burrito that size would be a Pepo's Burrito Bar, but that one is better. The one that's here is far better. Oh, I don't know. It's freaking, and a burrito will feed freaking 2 people.
Absolutely.
And let me tell you, it's hard to get a good steak in Athens, Tennessee.
Not anymore.
Not anymore. That freaking ribeye at Angela's Miami Grill is as good a steak as you can get anywhere else that I've ever been. Ever been.
I would say I would like to see Dan and Scott on the show.
Who?
Dan,
and Scott.
the manager. Scott.
Well, you know, this is just the first time we've been here. We've got
Oh,
other.
Scott was on it.
That's right. He was. He was.
Yeah.
All right. Travis, any final thoughts?
I'm hungry.
I'm very hungry. We don't have to go very far for a place to eat.
No, we're going to order some.
This is
We're
gonna
going to
be
order
great.
food right now.
Thanks
Hey,
for tuning in.
thank you.
Appreciate you.
Well, again, we don't get any kind of kickback for this. Thomas brought these, and I have to say, I have to give a shout out to my son-in-law, Ryder, for turning me on to these. This is the Deadwood Tobacco series, Fat Bottom Betty's, and they have They have a series of 4 different flavors of Deadwood tobacco, and they call them the Yummy Bitches. And let me tell you, if you've never had a good cigar, you try any one of the Yummy Bitches, which is Crazy Alice, Fat Bottom Betty, which is my personal favorite, Leather Rose, and Sweet Jane. Sweet Jane. They are freaking incredible, guys. And I'm not a smoker, but occasionally I do enjoy a cigar. And what I do,
I quit smoking several years ago, and I still smoke one of those occasionally.
oh my God! In fact, we may have one of these tonight. After we eat.
That's why I brought them.
Oh, fantastic! Thank you,
This
sir.
is not a promo.
Oh, that's right.
If you're in Angela's and you want to eat inside, it's completely non-smoking.
Sure, that's most
But
restaurants.
the porch out here is a smoking section.
That's
You want to smoke a cigar or a cigarette or
At least for now, it
at least
is.
for now.
Oh, yeah, I want to eat. I want to enjoy one. This is going to be my damn dessert. This is a freaking awesome dessert. Let me let you know.
Love
All right,
you guys. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much for joining us. And we had a ball tonight. We're going to eat, and then we'll wait a while before we drive home.
Absolutely.
Responsibly.
Yeah.
That's right.
Don't drink and drive.
Never.
Drink responsibly. Be 21. Don't try to do anything stupid. Don't try to get anybody else to buy it for you. Get
No. Just
Be
wait for it.
responsible.
Yeah, just wait for it, guys. I know when you're a teenager and you want to try that beer. Trust me, it's not that. It's worth. I mean, it's worth waiting those extra couple of years for. It ain't that special.
Don't ruin your life.
Thank
or
you
your
for
career.
that, Ted Lasso.
Yeah, don't ruin your life or your
Hey,
career. or
I would
somebody
love to be compared to Ted Lasso. Ted Lasso is freaking awesome. Okay. All right. I love you guys for joining us. Rachel, thank you for joining us. Well, I'm glad
I'm
you
so glad
joined.
you rendered here with us this
So
evening.
glad I did too.
She rendered.
I'm sweating everywhere.
And thank you guys for joining us. And until next time, the How Did We Get Here podcast crew is